Hey guys, Patrick Perfect here. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Patrick Perfect Presents. I welcome you to this week market outlook video. Thank you for joining me on here. I implore you to sit tight and watch me break down this market, giving you my outlook for this week and levels I'm looking at to take trades from and everything I just have to share with you guys. Okay, I welcome you to this video. Sit tight. Alright, so before I dive into the video, I want to do like a quick recap of our last week analysis, our outlook for last week. Okay, so first off, last week the devil wanted to form my hand, but God pass am. I was recording with my PC and the first video I recorded it was up to 20 minutes long and this video got corrupted. I wasn't having power on my laptop. I was using the laptop battery thinking I can do this thing sharp and upload. But man, the battery wasn't carrying me to record the third video because I went ahead to record like a second video and that one too got corrupted. I don't know what was wrong that last week. But I'm here right now doing this with my PC and you can watch what we did last week. I actually recorded in my phone and our analysis, our outlook went well. So welcome to this week's outlook. Welcome. So let's dive into what I'm looking at for EURUSD EURJPY and XAUUSD. So the first pair I'll go over is EURUSD. As you can see, this is EURUSD and this is my weekly time frame. Alright, so before I continue, 1 minute please. Guys, whenever you have a goal, whenever you have a vision, man, guy, keep up to it. No matter the challenges you face, guy, no excuses. Like, keep going, okay? For me, it was a big excuse for me not to record last week, but no, I thought of something to make the situation better, okay? So this is my advice to you all. Alright, now let's dive into the video. For you, USD, this guy have been bullish for the longest time. Okay, I think we've been bullish since February 2025 and the structure have just been bullish structure. We can see this high, this low, this higher high, higher low. We can see like this market can give us a higher high and it's coming for a retracement. Okay, so now what are we doing? Now we can see that price is bullish overall. Yes, but where is price currently and where is price most likely going to? Alright, we can spot that this market is actually retracing. Yeah, this market is actually retracing. We can see this mighty bearish rejection that happened here and the next candle that printed bearish. Yes, and for those of you that trade that understand your candlestick patterns, yeah, you can notice a change of structure happen right here and for this reason this guy is looking like it wants to retrace further, yeah, which I'm anticipating for it to retrace back to this level we have right here. Okay, this is my weekly time frame, so I am anticipating a massive reversal on euro USD this week. Okay, I will most likely be looking for this price to trade to this level right here before we can start seeing signs of bullish rejections. Okay, now how am I going to be taking advantage of this opportunity? I'll simply scale down to my daily time frame to see if I can map out any structure on my daily time frame. Okay, you can see pretty much that we've changed structure right here. We can see this massive low, we can see this market come give us a high and we can see this low right here and we can see like this bearish candle closing below this guy right here. We can see this sweet market structure shift happen right here, right, and this market dropped and this looks like a pullback for further sales. All right, we did catch this trade on our Telegram group right here. Trade it perfect. You can can come check it out. I think this was where's that you this was the sell. We did catch that this sell that happened last week. Okay, so right now seems like this market have come give us like a rejection right here and still wants to continue its sales. Okay, so I've mapped this level. This is my first level right here. Yes, we have this other guy right here. I think we do have a level right here, and let me just use my levels to map these things. Okay, let me map it. So let's go down to my 4-hourly. There's nothing much on my 4-hourly. What I can only see on my 4-hourly is this descending trend line right here, and I'll be paying close attention to this descending trend line. Okay, all right, now this is looking like an inverse head and shoulder, right? But for me, I am still bearish on this guy in as much as we're still trading below this trend line, and we are still sustaining below this trend line and this level right here. I still say we are bearish on this guy, and I'll be looking for temporal sales trade to most likely take this market to this level right here. Okay, but if the market invalidates my outlook, then I'll come back here, I'll do a reanalysis, and I'll take it from there. All right, so we've seen this massive rejection off from this level. So for me, I'm looking for sales, right? I'm looking for sales. So this is what I'm going to do on my 1-hourly time frame. We can see like this looks like a counter trend line break. Yeah, this is one. I want this market, I would like this market to pull to Fibonacci if this works, to give me like a pullback at least to this level right here. Let me raise my level box up, yeah, to this level somewhere right here. Okay, so for me this was a trade last week. For me this would be my setup. First level TP will be right here. Okay, at least at 1 to 2, and then more overall TP would be right here for a 1 to 4 weeks to reward. Alright, I want to see like this market give me some bearish reversal signals here, and I'll be shorting this market. I'm looking to short this market from any of these levels, this level right here or this level right here. If this market gets invalidates me and starts showing bullish momentum, then I'm going to come reanalyze and trade in the direction of the trend. Alright, that is that for EURUSD. Let's move quickly to EURJPY. This is EURJPY, and this is my weekly time frame. Okay, there's not much to see on EURJPY. This market is still very much strong bullish. Okay, we've seen previous candle closed strong bullish, and we're anticipating for this week to continue that bearish momentum. But let's see if there will most likely be like any chance for a retracement for we to jump into these buys. Okay, so from my daily time frame, we can see this market like give us a market structure shift right here. How did I identify this? We can see this bearish candle, bearish candle, bearish candle. We can see this long bullish engulfing candle closing above the high of this previous bearish candle. Okay, for me, I would say this is a market structure shift, and I'll identify that level, and this looks like a massive impulse move, right? So I'll take out my Fibonacci to now draw from the swing low to swing high of that move, and I'll map it. Okay, I'll map out my discount zone. Okay, I just mapped out my discount zone. So now how am I going to be trading this market? I'll come to my 1-hourly time frame. I'll wait for a pullback. I'll wait for this market to pull back to this my discount zone right here. When I get like a market structure shift happen inside this zone, I'll be taking a buy trade. Okay, but if this market gets to like invalidate us and takes out this zone to the downside, then I'll be reanalyzing this trade and I'll be going with the direction of the trend. Alright, on EURUSD I'm still massive bullish on EURUSD. As a matter of fact, I'm targeting, this is my first level target for EURUSD. This is my first level target at 165.00. 165.00. This is my first level target. You heard it first. And this is my second level target at 166.1. 166.1. And this is my overall target. So most likely we want to see a rejection to this zone. Wait for a market structure shift to happen on your 1 hourly time frame, then position yourself to take these buys with me. Okay, trade with caution, guys. This is not a financial advice, as this information is basically for educational purposes. So now let's dive into the last pair I have for you guys, which is XAUUSD, gold as most of you call it. Okay, this is gold and this is my weekly time frame. All right, we can see from our weekly time frame that this guy have been bullish for most of the time. Yeah, we've been maintaining structure. Yeah, the momentum have been bullish, and previous week we can see this market like breaking structures and giving us like a market candlestick market structure shift, and that means something to us that understands that candlestick pattern. Okay, and we can see 2 weeks back we can spot this massive rejection, this bearish week. Like, this is signaling like some bears present in this market. Okay, so what are we looking at for this week? I'm looking at for further sales on XAUUSD. Okay, overall we are still bullish. Okay, don't get me wrong, but for this week I'll be looking at for more sales on this guy. Okay, this is my outlook for XAUUSD. Now these sales might be like a rejection inside the bullish trend. Okay, don't get me wrong, I won't be staying too long in these trades because I'm actually like going against the trend. Okay, but when trading the trend, you want to like, and that trend is reversing, you don't take the base of that trend, you take the base of that reversal that is occurring. So for XAUUSD, I'll be taking sales trade until this market give me a sign of bullish reversal. All right, now we'll go down to my daily time frame. No much information on my daily time frame. I can only identify my profit target right here on my daily, and you can see this momentum have all been bullish. This first bearish this bearish candle, this one closed bearish, closed below the low of this previous bearish candle, and we can see the same thing happened here. This bearish candle closed below the low of this candle right here, and we can see this rejection that happened on Friday last week. Yeah, we can spot this rejection right here. Okay, you can see that we still got some bearish presence in this market, so I'll be looking to take more sales trade on this guy XAUUSD. Now, what is my setup going to look like for XAUUSD sales? Okay, so let me take you guys quick to how I'll be positioning myself to take sales on this market. All right, so we saw this sell off, saw this rejection, and we saw this break. Okay, this level have been holding this market for some time, and last week we did see this break happen, and looks like the market came for a retest, and we've seen this rejection. Okay, this is looking pretty good, and it is signaling to me that this market is somewhat bearish. All right, and we can see the structure. The structure have been bearish. You see the drop, pullback, drop, pullback, drop. This looks like a pullback, and this looks like we are dropping. Okay, so this week I'm taking all these short sales on XAUUSD. Overall we are still bullish, yes, but this week for this pullback trend that we're trading, I'll be taking short on this guy until this market give me like a bullish reversal pattern before I'll be changing my bias on this guy. All right, so I'd want this market to pull back to this level where it dropped previously for me to take an entry on XAUUSD. So this will be my first level of entry, and this will be my second level of entry. This will be my first level of entry. This will be my second level of entry. Okay, these are levels I'm pretty much looking at to take trades of XAUUSD this week. Alright guys, thank you for watching this video till the end. My name is Patrick Perfect. Please do well to like this video, do well to subscribe to my YouTube channel for more content like this and to support me. Alright, do well to join my Telegram channel where I share all my trading setups for this week. Okay, whatever trade I'm taking, I take a screenshot of it, I explain my analysis, and I post it right here on my Telegram channel. Okay, you can see screenshots of previous trade we've taken. You can see the date right there. Okay, I do this every day, I do this every week. Okay, join me right here. We're going to learn together and we are going to grow together. Thank you for watching to the end. Do well to like this video, do well to subscribe. I remain your guy, Patrick Perfect.